Hello, all my beautiful flowers, and welcome back to my channel. Flower Fairy here. And in today's Pick a Card reading, we're going to be channeling messages from Ascended Master Kuan Yin on how you can improve your relationships in 2023. And this can be relationships with a partner, a spouse, a friend, whatever it may be. But as you may or may not know, Kuan Yin rules over all things love related. So this is the relationship that you have with yourself in terms of self-love, as well as the relationship that you have with other people in your life. And she rules over your emotional state, hurts that you have from your past and how to heal those. And basically, your relationship with yourself as well as others. So I thought it would be a good idea to channel her here today and to see what messages she has for you in terms of guidance on how to improve your relationships this year. So to do this reading, I have 3 piles here. Pile number 1, you're going to be this beautiful clear quartz crystal point here. That's what that looks like. Pile 2, you're going to be this lovely tiger stone crystal here. That's what that one looks like. And pile 3, you're going to be this snowflake obsidian crystal here. So take a minute and decide which pile you're most drawn to. And then you can scroll down to the description box below where I have timestamps listed for each pile. And you can then select your timestamp and you'll be directly forwarded to your reading. So let's get into it. Hi, pile number 1. So you guys chose this clear quartz crystal point here. And the card you received today is Sweeping Sister Willow. And I'm going to read you the guidebook description of this card just because I think it really explains the message better than I could. So I'm going to read it here for you. It says, Sweeping Sister Willow gently brings you healing for forgiveness and release of old pain now. Let her branches gracefully sweep away sadness and pain from your heart and soul. Your time for greater inner freedom is dawning, and the cleansing sadness and healing of forgiveness is the pathway to that greater freedom now. You deserve this freedom, and you are swiftly becoming ready to gift it to yourself with the help of Kuan Yin. Forgiveness is a way to raise your vibration by shedding old energies that drain you and prevent you from having all your power available to you now. It is a chance to free yourself from suffering and empower yourself. Sweeping Sister Willow guides you to forgive others and yourself abundantly and freely now. You may be very aware of your own need for forgiveness, or this may come as a surprise to you, in which case, be open to hearing the truth of who or what needs to be forgiven and released from Willow Mother from deep within your own heart. It may be a small incident from when you were a child or a significant experience that you have just put to one side in an effort to carry on with your life. This approach has been admirable, and yet there is always a time to confront, forgive, and move on, not just in mind, but genuinely in the body. This oracle indicates that you are in a process of forgiving others, and that you also need to remember to forgive yourself for being human and needing to learn and grow just like everyone else. You do not have to be perfect, and sometimes it is in forgiving ourselves that we become most able to forgive others too. We suffer less from harsh judgments, which do not feel good for our heart and drain our soul forces. Instead, we experience more kindness, sweet nurturing from sweeping Sister Willow, Kuan Yin, in her form of forgiveness and healing, and enjoy more peace of mind. Forgiveness is a powerful spiritual practice that helps you disconnect your energetic circuits from people, places, situations, and memories that can drain your power from the present moment and slow down your spiritual growth and the physical manifestation of your heart's desire and soul purpose. At present, you are growing spiritually, and you need your power in the present moment to fuel your process. Like surfing a wave, you are about to be lifted. So forgive with sincerity and wisdom, and know that this doesn't mean you are permitting future abuse. It means you are ready to have your power in the present moment. You have compassion and allow the universe to direct the learning of every being on this planet. You let go of thoughts of revenge and you free yourself from the past. And then there is an exercise here as well. So I'm going to read that to you. And it says, Sweeping Sister Willow heals. Sit comfortably, close your eyes and see, sense or feel that you are within your heart chakra. Imagine this as a beautiful space with a body of quiet reflective water and masses of sweeping willow trees dripping over the water's edges. In this beautiful space within your heart, you become aware of Kuan Yin sitting near the largest willow tree, her hair and robes gently swept in a light breeze. As she smiles at you and raises her hands in healing mudra, a soft breeze of healing energy flows into your heart, helping you open and release. Allow her energy to flow through your heart and become aware of cords of energy extending from your heart, connecting to people, places, things, and memories from this and other lifetimes. Say aloud, I now accept the loving assistance of Kuan Yin as I release any cord or attachment that is draining my energy. To all those with whom I have unfinished business through all time and space, I now declare, I acknowledge you are a soul learning just as I am, and I forgive you. If I have hurt you in any way, please forgive me. I now choose to free you and free myself from the past. May we all be blessed with Kuan Yin's mercy and grace, with the kind of healing power of sweeping Sister Willow. So be it. Visualize or intend that her light in your heart becomes like a white fire of energy, burning away any cords or attachments that can now be released. Visualize or intend that the white fire in your heart flows down to your navel and infuses it with power, energy, and vitality. Imagine cords snapping back into your energy field, no longer leaking your power out of your aura. Close your hands at your heart center in prayer mudra with the palms together. Breathe deeply in and out, feeling the peacefulness of sweeping Sister Willow in your heart. When you are ready, open your eyes. And then there's a prayer of sweeping Sister Willow here, and it says, Beloved Kuan Yin, sweeping Sister Willow, with gracefulness and surrender into love, you forgave great transgressions against you because you chose wisdom and spiritual growth. You did not hide your anger. You simply chose to let it go and find peace and compassion in your heart. You are free to ascend into bliss. Please bless me that I may draw upon my own wisdom and spiritual strength to forgive and empower myself now. I allow sweeping Sister Willow to gently wash my heart clean. Om Mani Padme Hum. Beautiful. Yeah, so pile number one, I feel like the main message coming through here today from Kuan Yin in regards to improving your relationships this year is to really take the time and to understand and process your feelings for those that have hurt you in the past, those that have hurt you within a relationship, within a loving connection, and to really find it in your heart and in your soul to forgive those people. And I think it's going to free you, and it's going to open you up to a whole new world. I feel like, you know, this energy, this negative energy that you're sort of carrying with you is really holding you back in terms of your relationships and in terms of developing, you know, your spiritual side. And I feel like once you release that negative energy, once you forgive that person or those people, you're going to be so much lighter and so much freer in your energy, in your space, your core. And you're going to just radiate this beautiful light, you know. And I feel like with this card, I feel like music might be really good for you right now and healing for you. Because I think it's going to help you get in touch with your spiritual side and with that ability that you have within you to be compassionate with not only yourself but with others, and to work on healing that relationship, work on forgiving the people in your life that you need to forgive, and really focus on healing and improving that relationship or those relationships in your life. So that's really the message that I'm getting here for you today from Kuan Yin, excuse me. So now I'm just going to pull some tarot cards here for you to just get a little more information here. So Spirit, what can pile number 1 do to heal their relationships this year? What can pile 1 do to heal their relationships this year? Spirit guides of pile 1. What can pile 1 do to heal their relationships this year? To improve their relationships this year? Okay, so you have the Justice card here. And with the Justice card here, I'm feeling that there's a need for balance here. And this is, I think, balance within yourself, I believe. You know, I think right now you're feeling that things are sort of out of balance, not only with your relationships, but also within yourself. I feel like, you know, with this hurt that you're dealing with, this pain from your past in terms of a relationship, things are feeling off balance because you don't feel in your heart that you've really been truthful with this person, and you don't feel like you've been able to balance the scales here, you know. And I think by forgiving this person or these people, you will obtain this balance. You will feel like the scales have been evened out, you know, because you processed the hurt, you processed what they've done to you, but you've overcome that, you know, and you've forgiven them. So there's going to be balance again here, both in your relationships as well as within yourself. You know, as long as you're truthful with yourself and with this person, I think, that hurt you. So that's really what I'm getting here with this Justice card here. So Spirit guides of pile number 1, what can pile number 1 do to improve their relationships this year? What can pile number 1 do to improve their relationships this year? Thank you, Spirit. So we have the 5 of Wands here. Yeah, and that doesn't surprise me, pile number one, because I feel like there's been a lot of struggles here with your relationships, or a specific relationship. It's going to differ for everybody, but I feel like there's been a lot of struggle and a lot of arguments, maybe fighting, a lot of competitive feelings, maybe jealousy. And I feel like Spirit really wants you to look at that and to really work on healing that. So, to work on being more compassionate with yourself as well as other people, and trying to understand other people's point of views, and sort of bringing that healing and compassionate energy into your relationships this year, to sort of get rid of that negative energy and that competitive energy here. There's a need to really, like I said before, there's a need to really balance your relationships here, and to make sure that, you know, you're not in competition with each other, to make sure that you're both working towards the same goals, and you're both looking for balance within the relationship. And so, you know, there's a negativity here, you know, that's about struggling, and it's about arguments, and, you know, fighting, and there's a need to release that and to balance that energy here. So that's really what I'm getting there. And let's get one more card here. So Spirit Guides of pile number one. What can, oops, Spirit Guides of pile one, what can pile number one do to improve their relationships this year? What can pile one do to improve their relationships this year? Thank you. Okay, so you have the Ace of Pentacles here. So that's a really positive card, pile one, because I'm picking up new beginnings here for you in terms of your relationships. So I'm picking up that you will be working on this forgiveness and this balance within your relationships this year. And it's going to lead to new beginnings within these relationships for you. You know, you're sort of going to be putting to bed the past, and putting to bed all of the hurt and all of the pain, and really starting a new chapter, starting a new page with this person or these people. And it's going to lead to a lot of prosperity for you. It's going to lead to happiness, I think, and not only happiness, but peace within your relationships. You're going to feel much more balanced and fulfilled by your relationships. So I really see that you're going to do this inner work. You're going to do this forgiveness work. And I feel like it's really going to show on the outside, because your relationships are going to improve. They are going to get better, and they're going to lead to a lot of prosperity for you. So that's really beautiful energy, pile number one. So I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you'll always be notified when I upload a new video. And I thank you guys for being here today, and I will see you next time. Bye. pile number 2. So you guys chose this lovely tiger quartz crystal here, or excuse me, tiger's eye crystal. And you received this card, which is Radiant Moon of Compassion, number 23. And I'm going to read you the description of this card from the guidebook here, because I think it explains the card much better than I could. So I'm going to find it here. So it says, Kuan Yin sits upon a radiant moon of compassion, pouring forth the spiritual strength needed for you to liberate yourself from lower vibrational energies of fear and judgment into the vibration of freedom, love, and peace, where you naturally belong. You are being urged to use this power now to grow spiritually and free yourself from a situation that could draw you down. Beloved, you are currently challenged by lower vibrational energies. This is not bad. In fact, you have called this situation to you so that you may grow spiritually. Kuan Yin is with you to ensure that you are victorious. These energies of challenge may appear to be external in the form of a person, place, thing, or situation, or a current or past relationship. They may appear to be internal in the form of a habit of self-doubt, self-judgment, or the judgment or criticism of others. You can either choose to allow these energies to pull you down into fear and judgment, or you can choose to grow spiritually through the practice of compassion and liberate yourself into greater peace, love, and freedom. Kuan Yin shines through her radiant moon of compassion, reaching to you, to allow her to nourish and lift you, to help you as you choose to rise above, growing spiritually stronger as a result. Compassion does not mean becoming a doormat or indulging in the emotional sufferings or even the manipulations or games that another may seek to play from a partially aware and wounded state. It does not mean collapsing into sympathy and seeking to rescue another from their own life choices and experiences. Compassion is recognition of the power of all souls to co-create their life experience. Compassion is also the recognition of the struggle that humankind can experience in the process of spiritual growth, and a gentle, loving compassion for all of humanity, not from a position of spiritual arrogance, but from a position of kindness and generosity of spirit. Compassion aligns you back to your soul light, to your own spiritual power, and lifts you to freedom. Allow the beloved Mother to shine her radiant moon of compassion in your heart now, to help you free yourself from judgment and back into wisdom, discernment, and peace. You deserve no less, beloved. And then it says, healing in the radiant moon of compassion. Sit quietly with your eyes closed and become aware of your heart. Intend that the light of the heart grow brighter until it shines its light on the problem, situation, or circumstance that is of a lower vibrational nature in your life. You will know this situation by the response it evokes in you, one of fear, doubt, judgment, anger, or guilt and shame. Imagine that within this heart light, a vibrant, radiant moon burns with compassion. As the heart light shines, it illuminates the situation at hand, bringing forth the truth of the situation, out from underneath any fear, judgment, or illusion. Quietly speak the following from your heart. Beloved Mother of Compassion, Kuan Yin, help me now as I shine my heart light, filled with the light of your radiant moon of compassion on all aspects of this situation. May this situation be blessed with your divine compassion. May all involved see more clearly and rise above their ego pain into tolerance, understanding, and peace. May the soft light of your compassionate grace bring healing now. So be it. And then there's a prayer of the radiant moon of compassion. Beloved Kuan Yin, your compassion empowers you with endless energy, patience, peace, and love. Infuse me with your light and help me find any compassion so that I may rise above the energies of fear or judgment into greater compassion that liberates me to live my own life in peace. Shine upon me, beloved radiant moon of compassion. Beautiful. So, yeah, I feel like pile 2, the main message or thing coming through here today from Ascended Master Kuan Yin is for you to really work on showing your compassion this year, pile number 2. I feel like there may be some type of fear or some type of doubt going on with you in terms of your relationship with either yourself or with someone else here. You may be having doubts about a relationship. It may not be going the way that you wanted it to or planned it to, and you're sort of doubting whether it's right for you, or you might have fears about a relationship. Is it going to turn out the way I want it to? Or there may be some sort of situation where someone is maybe saying things to you, criticizing you, and you feel sort of at a loss of what to do. You don't know how to approach this person. You don't know how to heal this relationship. And Kuan Yin is coming through here today with the message of compassion, and to really try to understand maybe where this person is coming from. Maybe they're dealing with past pains in their life that are causing them to act this way or behave this way. Or maybe, they're just growing on a spiritual level, just like you are. So Kuan Yin is coming through with this message that if you approach your relationship or your relationships with compassion, you will be raising the vibration of not only yourself, but of the others around you. You'll be bringing in this positive energy of love and compassion and hope for the future. And that's really important in order to heal, not only yourself, but to heal the relationship. So that's really the message coming through here for you today, pile number 2. So I'm going to get a few tarot cards here for you just to get some more clarification here. So spirit guides of pile 2, how can pile number 2 improve their relationships this year? How can pile 2 improve their relationships this year? What can they do to improve their relationships this year? Spirit guides of pile number 2. Thank you. Okay, so we have the 4 of Swords here, and it says recovery, rest. Yeah, so with this card, pile 2, I really see the struggles that you've been through, either in terms of one relationship that you're thinking about, or it could be many relationships. But I definitely see struggle here, and I see maybe arguments or fighting or criticism going on here. And there's really a need for you to take a rest from this struggle. Take a breather maybe, or some space from this relationship. I feel like, this card goes along beautifully with this card, because, it's really saying that right now you really need to just go within, and you really need to find this compassion within your heart, find this sense of understanding, the human condition, and understanding that we all go through a spiritual process in this lifetime. We all go through spiritual growth and spiritual lessons. It's not only you that's, going through this, it's the other person as well. And, understanding that and really, believing that is going to lead to this sense of compassion, and to this opening of love and divine grace here. So I really see you needing to maybe take a rest or some space, you know, from maybe this relationship or these relationships, because I really feel like it's going to bring clarity to you, and it's going to bring healing and a compassionate energy to you. So that's what I'm getting there. So let's get another card here. So Spirit Guides of Pile 2. What can pile number 2 do? Thank you. Okay, so we have the Hangman here. Yeah, it says enlighten, surrender. Yeah, so again, I'm really seeing that there's a standstill here. You know, there's a blockage in this relationship or these relationships. And there's a need to step away from that. There's a need to maybe take some time from this relationship to figure out, you know, how you can heal it, how you can spiritually transform it, how you can transmute the energies here. So, excuse me. And, you know, as on this card shows, I think it's really going to open your eye to this sense of compassion and this sense of divinity within you that you have, and it's going to enlighten you. So I really see that here, pile number 2. So sort of surrender to the situation, surrender to whatever is going on within this relationship, and just give it maybe some space and some time to really work itself out here. That's the message I'm getting there. So let's get one more card here for you. So Spirit Guides of Pile 2. What can Pile 2 do to improve their relationships this year? What can Pile 2 do to improve their relationships this year? What can they do? Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords here. So with this card, I feel like, again, there's sort of a stressful situation going on here. The card says stress and truth. So I feel like, you know, there may be someone in your life, and it may be a male energy here, who's causing you stress, you know, who's making your life sort of a hard place right now. And you're not really sure how to deal with this person. You're not really sure how to approach this person. And there's a need here for you to really be truthful with this person about what you're feeling within this relationship, how their actions and their words might be affecting you. And, you know, to look at, you know, not only having compassion for this person and for yourself within the situation, but like I said, being truthful with them as well about how you're feeling in this connection or this relationship. So that's what I'm getting here with this card. So I'm going to leave your reading there, pile number 2. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please give me a big thumbs up down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you'll always be notified when I upload a new video. And I thank you all so much for being here today, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So you guys chose this cute little Snowflake Obsidian crystal here. And the card you received today is Nectar of the Lotus, number 20. going to read you the description of this card from the guidebook here, just because I feel like it's going to explain the card much better than I could. So let's take a look here. Number 20. Okay, here it is. So it says, the Divine Mother wishes that those who are meant to feed others will be fed too. Your devotion to helping others has the effect of squeezing the karmic heart chakra of the Divine Mother. From her heart drips nectar, sweet, sustaining, life-affirming energy that feeds you and allows you to nourish many souls, like a sacred chalice that overflows. When you are full, well, and vital, the feeding of others happens effortlessly. You are guided to be fed now, fed with divine nectar from the heart of the Mother. There is an endless supply of energy, joy, peace, bliss, and love for you, flowing from the heart of the Divine Mother Kuan Yin. Yet sometimes we may experience limitation instead of endless supply. These limits can be a hidden blessing. They could be a sign that our mind and emotional life could use some help shifting from scarcity consciousness into a consciousness of abundance. As we do this, we tend to relax and flow more easily, tapping into what is needed rather than perceiving restriction. A limit or block in our flow might be telling us that our nervous system needs some time to adapt to receiving higher intensities of spiritual electricity through our system as we become more used to living a joyful, higher vibrational existence. A limit or restriction in our energy might indicate that we have been so focused on giving to others that we have forgotten that we are a part of the divine heart we are seeking to embody, and we need to gain more balance in our lives by taking some time out and attention for ourselves. When we are encountering a limit of some kind, whether through needing to come back into balance or because we are about to break through into a new level of spiritual growth and realization, it is wise to receive divine nectar, to allow ourselves to become replenished and supported, honoring the guidance that is hiding in the limitation we are encountering. Then it will have served its purpose and the limit can fall away. Divine nectar is our vital energy. It is life force and the fuel for growth of all kinds. It is peace, it is power, it is abundance, and it is love and divine grace. It exists in the physical world and the spiritual worlds, forever intertwining with each other throughout the life of our universe. When our chi energy or life force is replenished, we feel creative, happier, and more content, accepting of ourselves, others, and life, and more able to flow in harmony with nature and divine will. It is a much more enjoyable way to live, in balance and with adequate chi, than to be struggling to keep going at times when it would be more productive to love ourselves enough to stop, rest, replenish, and revitalize ourselves. We gain the most chi when we are in connection. Otherwise, it is like trying to draw power when there's already a plug in the socket. Kuan Yin guides you to healing now by asking that you listen to yourself and your needs. What part of you needs more connection? Is it your emotions, your body, or your spirit? What would bring you the most joy and well-being? Do you need exercise or meditation or both? Do you need time alone to reconnect with yourself or time with friends and family? Imagine spending some time in nature. What type of nature would feel the best for you right now? Trees, the ocean or mountains, a wide open field blooming with vibrant flowers, or rich grasses on a clear sunny day, or a cool dark forest with an abundant canopy of lush greenery. Even just becoming aware of what feels good for you at any given time is a way to open your heart to receive the divine nectar that seeks you out to nourish you and replenish you. Taking a few moments to consider what you need strengthens your self-awareness and increases your ability to consciously meet your needs. This is essential for you to be able to cultivate your chi energy and live your happiest life. It is this good self-care that allows you to partake of the nectar of the lotus. The Mother Divine wants to help you, and you can assist her by helping yourself too. And then it says, healing with nectar of the lotus. Sit quietly and say aloud, I call on the grace of Kuan Yin and my own free will. I now choose to release any attachment, cord, or memory to any person, place, or thing in this or any lifetime that is draining my energy now. I choose to release these attachments from my body, mind, and energy field now. So be it. Breathe in and out and then finish with awareness on your heart center. Repeat 3 times. Sit quietly then and imagine that above your head is a massive golden lotus flower. And as you focus on your own heart chakra, sending love to that lotus blossom above your head, a pure droplet of golden energy, divine nectar, drips down through your head into your body wherever it is most needed. Take your time and be peaceful here for a few moments, just receiving. And then it says, Prayer of the Lotus Nectar. Beloved Kuan Yin, help me realize the connection to myself and to life that I need to be able to live my highest vibrational life, where I am well, replenished, joyful, and connected to the endless flow of divine energy and life force in our universe. Please bring me clear guidance about how to best cultivate Qi now, how to be open to receive the nectar of the lotus, the life force and love of the Divine Mother for my highest good, so be it. Beautiful energy there, pile 3. So yeah, I feel like the message for you here today from Kuan Yin is that you really need to focus on loving yourself this year. I see that you've been giving so much energy and so much love to the people in your life, to the relationships in your life. And it's sort of draining from your life force here. It's sort of taking your energy away in a way, because you're always giving. You know, it feels like you're always giving and you're always giving, and you're not taking the time really here to give to yourself, to give back to yourself. And, you know, Kuan Yin just really wants to come in with this healing energy for you today to really focus on your needs and focus on, you know, what you need within your day to feel happy and to feel at peace and to feel in your highest vibrational energy. So, you know, whether that means you need to exercise, or you need to take time to meditate, or you need to eat a healthy meal, or you need to take a bath, you know, whatever that means for you, Kuan Yin really wants you to do that this year, and to really make sure that you prioritize yourself, you know, not so much your relationships in your life. You know, I'm not saying to not give, you know, yourself to other people. Of course, do that. But, you know, I think there's just a need here to find a balance between the love and the attention and the gifts that you give to others and the time and attention you give to yourself. You know, really finding that balance between love for others and love for self here. That's really, you know, the message coming through. And Kuan Yin really wants to give you this nectar of the lotus here, this Qi energy, this divine life force energy, to help you to balance this love and this energy in your life here. So that's really the message coming here for you today, pile number 3. So now I'm going to look at some tarot here for you, just to get some more clarification here. So Spirit Guides of pile 3, how can pile 3 improve their relationships this year? Thank you. Okay. So you have the 9 of Pentacles here, and it says comfort, prosperity. Yeah, so I see this card as going along really well with this card here, because there's a need to create this comfort in your life. And Kuan Yin is really saying that the way for you to do that here is to make sure that you're comfortable. Make sure that you are happy. Make sure that your needs are being met. You know, are you eating enough? Are you eating well? Are you sleeping enough? You know, are you exercising enough? All these things, you know, taking care of self and really focusing on self-love is going to bring this prosperity into your life and bring this balance in terms of your relationships. Because you know, when we're giving out so much energy and love to other people, sometimes we drain our life force, you know, and then we're just sort of left empty, you know, like an empty shell, because we've given so much, we've given everything out, that there's nothing left to give ourselves, you know, and we sort of just wilt, you know, our energy just wilts away. And, you know, Kuan Yin, you know, sees this maybe going on in your life, sees this happening, and she really wants you to balance that energy here. She wants you to focus on finding comfort for yourself here. That's really the message coming through here with this Nine of Pentacles. So let's get another card here. So Spirit Guides of Pile 3, thank you. So you also have the Queen of Cups here, and it says action, victory. Beautiful. So I do feel here, Pile 3, that you are this Queen of Cups. You know, you are a very loving, giving, emotional person, and you sort of give your whole self to other people. You give your entire self to them. And like I said, sometimes it drains your chi, it drains your energy. But I see you really being victorious in taking this time to find the self-love this year and to really focus on yourself. I see you taking action on that. And I see you really filling your own cup with this love here, filling your own cup of love. And it's sort of radiating out, because once you fulfill yourself, you know, you'll feel fulfilled enough to help others again. You'll feel, you know, replenished, like this card was saying. You'll feel replenished and refueled. And I see you, once you fill this cup again, you're going to have all of this love and this beautiful energy to give out to others, to give to the ones you love in your life. So that's really beautiful energy there, Pile 3. So let's get one more card here. So Spirit Guides of Pile 3. What can Pile 3 do to improve their relationships this year? What can Pile 3 do to improve their relationships this year? Okay, so you have the Four of Pentacles here, and it says stability, security. So I feel with this card, Pile 3, that you are going to be obtaining this stability and this security here in your life this year. And I see that coming through your effort in taking care of yourself here. On the card, we see these two hands, and the hands are surrounding this one pentacle here. And I feel like it's you focusing on yourself here. It's you taking your heart and your life into your hands and really treasuring that and pampering yourself and giving yourself the love that you need right now, that your soul needs, that your body needs. And it's going to create the stability and the security in your life that you're needing, you're searching for. And, you know, like I said, there's all these other pentacles here, but I see you doing this. I see you focusing on yourself here. And then, you know, after that, taking care of these other pentacles here, these other people that are around you in your life. So I really think you're going to be successful here in terms of taking this time to really focus on yourself this year and really give yourself the love that you need and that your soul is craving right now. So beautiful energy there, pile 3. So I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you'll always be notified when I upload a new video. And I thank you guys all so much for being here today. I really enjoyed tapping into your energy. Thank you for allowing me to do that. And I appreciate you being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.